Good morning, friends. This is GB Shivkumar again. And a question I got from our friends is say, what is the future of SAP or I mean, whether it is a functional or technical? So is it good in India, or actually we need to visit the on-site opportunities, right? So SAP as a carrier is really good, so those who are interested can easily can go through that. We have multiple documents or multiple actually informations available across the internet, and we have a n number of books for reading SAP related contents. So see those days actually when I entered SAP in 2003. So those days actually just to become a software engineer or a SAP consultant, right? That is enough for those days. Actually, those days actually there is no big competition. But nowadays actually the competition is very huge, and you cannot if you want to sustain in the competitive field, you need to learn more, upgrade yourself, update yourself. Say for example, if you are a SAP SD consultant, you need to learn SAP GTS or SAP TM or whatever modules which is suitable for you, whether it is doing cross skilling, right? Actually EWM, WM, so IBP. And if you are a PP consultant, then actually you need to learn APO, IBP, all these things. And then actually if it is an if you are an consultant, so at that time, at the point, actually you cannot stop with only. So you need to learn more things, say SAP Ariba, SAP WM, SAP EWM, and so related say whatever ERP models available, you need to learn, and then actually you need to masterize in that. So just actually you cannot stop with one single model. You need to cross skill, upskill your knowledge in your particular area, or actually you can extend your knowledge across the technical modules. Say the techno-functional consultants will be more actually welcomed in all the industries. Say even actually the big giants, software giants like SAP, IBM, Accenture kind of people, right? Actually they are say actually they are more actually concentrating on techno-functional guys. So so those days actually you cannot compare with say in 2000 or 2005. I mean before 2005, let us take. So those days actually we have the scope for learning is also a bit small because we are not having that much client, and so that is a period. The 2000 is a period where globalization start, and actually many people are migrating towards other various regions of the world or countries, different countries. So that will help them to learn a lot of things, right? Actually, so to know the deep understanding of SAP, and they can get an exposure to the different business process, line of business process, and all these things. So say when saying about India, so we have from SAP point of view, actually we have the Indian clients will have very little bit actually scope, in the sense they have materials management. I mean earlier they have country India version, now it is GST, and then actually say now they have SD, and basically PP will be very much less, and then PM is an important role, ABAP and FICO. So these are the core modules actually, or normally the Indian clients will prefer. But when you're thinking about after globalization, after doing tie-up with the multiple multinational companies and multinational clients, so you get a chance to learn SAP EWM, SAP APO, SAP TM, and SAP GTS, and say or whatever the new generation models, SAP BTP, business technology platforms. So a lot of new generation technologies created a boom in the SAP industry. So nowadays, actually, for the recent trend, actually, you cannot, as already told, actually, you need to learn new technologies that will definitely boost your salary, your scope, your importance in the IT field. So entering the IT industry in those old days is completely different from the current or the upcoming years. So now actually you need to know the entire business process. Those days actually the questions were asked actually, so what is the options available in the middle master screen, what are the options available actually in the purchase order, what are the tabs you can see, what are the steps you need to perform. But nowadays how the interview was structured is actually they are interested whether the particular the candidate can know the business process, end-to-end business process, whether they can able to have, they have the knowledge to map or able to map that the client requirement to whatever SAP standards. If SAP standard is not possible, see whether can able to give a solution for the customized process or customized solutions, whether they can able to give the requirement to the ABAPer and get the things or extract the development from the customer or solution from the development solution customer from the ABAPer, and how to leverage the client business challenges or client facing issues. So whether actually they can able to satisfy the particular client requirement or his mindset. So how the particular person can make say I can say the client to understand, so the particular gap is not possible to close, and actually so that should be forced close, and how the particular solution was given and make the client to understand to adapt to the customized process. If the client is asking why we are using this customization, why we are using any program, that is not recommended by SAP, why you are using customized solutions, then make them to learn or make them to understand based on their own understandable form, or actually whatever actually possible things actually they can able to we need to motivate them to understand the business process, and then actually and make them to learn actually the new process and the existing scenarios and everything. That will really help them to learn the SAP process, as well as they can easily adapt to the tailor-made solutions or custom-made solutions. And actually so that will be more easy, that the discussion will be a win-win solution. So that is a requirement, or that is a qualification for a consultant, functional consultant, to create a good rapport and good understanding with the client, business users, core users, and business leads, right? And so these qualities are required. See, the consultant is more or like yeah, I can say actor, or a politician, or a magician, or a good negotiator, to create a win-win situation when discussing with the clients, right? So these are the qualities required, expected from the functional or technical consultant, other than their programming skills or business process requirement gathering skills and everything, right? So these are the new innovations. So after 2020, simply actually the I can say supporting the existing technologies or modules, right? That is not enough. So you need to learn, you need to give innovative ideas. Say for example, many clients are working on robotic process automation, so we have many skills like Blue Prism and then UiPath Studio, all these things. So you need to learn, and what are the you need to analyze before the client is giving a suggestion. You need to analyze what are the possible methods, or what are the possible ways you can do RPA in a particular process. Say automating the procure to pay process, automating the order to cash, automating the plan to produce process and everything. So that will definitely give a good confidence in the client space or client's mind, and that will definitely you will get at the end of the day you will get a good rapport and goodwill from your clients. So these are the important informations required, and you should be good in your communication, your knowledge, exposing. The way of exposing yourself, right? It is more than a knowledge. How you are expressing or exposing your knowledge or your communication to the client, that matters more. So these are the important thing actually for a SAP consultant, whether it is a technical or a functional. He should have a good deeper knowledge, business process knowledge, and then technical knowledge, and then good communication. good habits. You need to have a eye contact with the client, and his way of positioning or positioning himself or sitting in a chair, that looks actually you are a great consultant and you have confident in your work. So these are the important things for an SAP consultant. So then only you can enrich your skill, your knowledge, your position in the organization, position in the client organization, and you can get a good rapport in the industry. So these are the points to get notified by all. I hope actually that the informations I have given is very useful for you. Thanks, friends. This is GB Shokmar signing off.